It's like weird.
Because you don't, I mean, your true carry is Drought Ranger, who's kind of been like, you always pair it with something strong, right? We've been seeing it a ton with gyros. I don't know, this Drought Ranger, it's going to come down to the lane. I honestly think in this game, it doesn't matter. There's Arcworm versus AM. Whoever wins this lane phase is snowball super hard.
This Drought Ranger has been counterpicked with 3 cores, right? Chaos Knight, high HP, gap closing.
Yeah, you're right.
Also has a bunch of light gap closer with a bunch of stuff, and then damage reduction from custom and good catch.
I mean, this is what happens when you pick the tower early. You're gonna run it into a lineup that is very aware and ready to run you down, and that's happened here. This is not going to be an easy game for the Drought, but hey, we saw Mickey have a brilliant game last game, and maybe he is just in the zone right now.
And I think it is, I mean, obviously the Drought's there, but you get this Razor who is getting in a free lane no matter where he goes.
True.
The Arc Warden from last game in my
good.
You can't get rid of that Tempest double, god damn it. It's everywhere. Every game.
So who you guys think? This is it? Game 3? Winner of this?
I mean, I know they won last game, but I think I've got to go against the Drought. I think it was a little too early in the draft, and I think EG is... I feel like EG sort of has to win, right? They give a very good indication of what it was doing with that Drought early pick, so that they should have a draft that deals with it, and I think they do. They're going to run her down. It's going to be very hard to sort of keep them away from the Drought in those fights.
Grant, what do you think?
Well, still seeing how the roof's going. I really think if the laning, whoever wins this laning phase, like the side lanes, I don't even care about middle of this game. I think it's the side lanes. If this CK is farmer, it goes Armlet to Heart, Armlet to BKB. What do they have against it? I mean, Drought does do a decent amount of damage if no one gets her, but I think the fact she has to go early 4-step BKB for Kyle is going to make it hard. And I think this game's over 25 minutes either way. I'd say I'd favor EG a little, but I don't know, this Drought puck, I'm curious to see how well the puck does.
Running 4 positions tanking, that always makes a little
Why? Just because you're not going to get as much bar?
I mean, I think that the way that hero is structured right now, you max out Storming. You're like a really big farmer.
You just push in a lane, you annoy the enemy team, but as a 4, you're kind of, I mean, he went boots first, right? You're like almost required to roam on this hero now.
And I imagine what Tiger, do you think he's going to go sort of the same way as he does with his Enigma, just boots, Arcane, Blink, and map players around the map?
Yeah, what you have to do.
Yeah.
By the way, they picked Dazzle. Dazzle is a really good counter to because you think about it, right? You just Zero has low armor on the support, and then you poison, and normally he can just keep running at heroes, but against Dazzle, it did get level 1 Shadow Wave though to try and secure the range. So.
And I don't think it was because Vlad will end up getting that kill up, but he didn't get level 2 off the wave. Ramp gets a full wave to get level 2, but he got denied, so Ramps is stuck at level 1. So his middle, it's 4-1 versus 5-1. I think it's just a little too in the static link. I think for a good one, and ooh, you're not getting that. Now you're gonna get beat down a little.
Your admiral is on board.
I like it. It's weird. We've gone back, right? It is a game 3, so it's kind of come back to standard. We top lane, Taiga pulls a full creep wave between his tier 1 and tier 2 towers. Top lane, they're looking ramsy.
Oh, but the Elastic Cake gets the kill.
Takes away HP, takes away everything. It feels so good.
Wolves refresh the poison touch. So this is part of the duo as well. Sadly, again, I was really able to push advantage because they didn't have poison touch.
Now Mick is level 3, still needs his middle lane up, and he's getting handled. He's linked up, and yeah, I don't think you're getting the top tip.
You don't have to side.
He is trying, even with that Tidebringer, not enough.
So how does that work? Does the minus armor negate the Tidebringer damage?
The minus
or
what?
the minus attack?
I guess.
You start
Oh, wait, if you're
negatives,
negative.
does-
I want to say no. Surely,
It really doesn't, right?
surely it does. How does the maths work? I mean, the maths would say no because you're in the negative damage. So I mean that's not it. Yeah, it shouldn't do anything. But we'll see. Maybe we'll see. Grant,
Yes, sir.
you get on it.
Get on it. Okay, it worked.
Jump on.
This Chaos Knight, how do you deal with him in the mid game? Like, so it feels like he will free farm. He's one of the strongest heroes in the laning because he has that heal. Oh no, his stun goes out. No sentry then.
Well, he's still a very cooldown dependent hero, so just remember that. 145 seconds.
Dead.
Lanes are alive.
God.
The likes of
I mean, even this little Dazzle has no mana, one mango, 8 stick charges. I just like it. I mean, it's a hero that just like wants to come from behind at all. It is a tempo pushing hero.
It's not looking good.
The bottom lane, he's still up in gold. The top lane going reasonably well. Sunka is getting beat, but not doing as bad as I thought he would do. Corrin's just a range creeps. But it's going pretty damn bad. Poigba is having the time of his life.
The situations we talked about of like EG and like this is really hard for Joe. Like all those situations revolve around them using a high cooldown ability, right? Phantasm as well as Lycan Shapeshift are all pretty high cooldown. So and this is a very low cooldown team. Like, they can just run at you after they use a fight.
For top, it doesn't see the Sand King just out of range. He's just gonna sandstorm and be happy with this. A lot of damage done. Very surprised EG has a little bit of gold lead with how. But I guess the Lycan's farming a little bit. 23 versus 13 A's. Bounty reward.
Dire's middle tower
Well,
is
it'd be
under
more
attack.
fair to compare to the offliners.
Yeah.
14-9 compared to 12-3 at the foe.
Lycan's actually doing pretty damn good. I've died twice, I guess, is the problem. And he's gonna die a third time, and Sage just smacks him down with his gauntlet. Yeah, every time they leave, he went to explore some runes or do something, and they just go and blow him. Man,
He almost died at top lane. A close call.
Oxy's low, but so is Arteezy. He is salving up, though.
Wait, did you just go? Okay. This guy's gonna finish it.
Not
Smack him
happy.
again.
Blind flight.
Smack him again. No.
Now fly has to be careful. He's hit by this storm. He could just go down. Blind. Case picked up on Crate. He placed the ward, I think, in Savius no middle, so he instantly pings it out. No. Going pretty good for Liquid, I'd say, right now.
I mean, there's going to be problems down the bottom lane where Mickey hit 6. And if Ramses is still under level, the hard lane to sort of stick around him. He's already been dying down here. Once the hard hit of the ult's out, he's got to be careful.
Trying to pull that big camp to slow it down a little, but the Drow and they run over to him. Level 3 prospect. You are not moving when you get hit. So a lot of Lycans just go no boots. If you go no boots for Max Frost arrows, you actually just die.
Get knocked back on target. He's getting a turn power strike and Arteezy will die. Get the trade and Boxy. Yeah, with those stick charges, he's doing his best to go against Fly for Fly. Also able to rely them. In fact, it's the again where they're losing here as instead. Full cat onto Mickey. Ramsey is getting very low. Drag back into the mud. Mickey just got to turn and hit them. Couple of clicks on Ramsey would do it, but he's trying to focus on keeping himself allows it safe. The big of the kill. He's tied him up. I mean, Mickey, he played that absolutely.
Oh, he killed him with the Tidebringer!
And with a few mistakes, as he does die.
Great use of the wolves. Look at his body blocking. He killed the True Rangers with the wolves. Now it's going to help him get the kill on Stania as well.
If it weren't for those wolves, Mickey was about to outplay the two of them, but Ramsey's strongly the back of it all, able to play them out and make sure that Mickey does not get away with a double kill.
Jesus, that looked like those Max Frost, there's no boots on these heroes. They just cannot move.
Admiral is on board.
And then he quicksand. It's a scary way to die. Just quicksand, you know?
When,
Yeah, freak the hell out.
no, that's the opposite, Grant. You're not supposed to move so much.
Are you supposed to relax and let it take you?
No, you're supposed to stand upside down and then you'll fall upwards through the quicksand.
Oh, okay.
Step lively. Admiral is on board.
You actually supposed to relax?
No, you're supposed to, well, you are supposed to relax and you move a lot, but you're supposed to lie flat.
Armor, eh?
Oh, look, continue. He might be lying flat, but he's running. He gets another double K. That's a lot of strength. Oh, the blinding light into the forest. They get our the top. The blast will play out. It needs to be careful. Oh, Doug, he's going to turn it. He wants to get this up now. Yeah, there's silence there. He's going to up the horn. He's going to bring it back. The hit. Behind. He'll leave another blinding light. He will shortly on and chunks him down. Crits here as well. Blast will hit. Pops. He backs up.
I bet he cleaned up the entire mess with that ball lane for EG.
Yeah,
he's just been down there twice, and that really was a lane where Liquid were really starting to shut Ramses down, but suddenly Armor was able to use his strength that he's built up in the middle of the mid-game right way. As you said, it was a tough lane. He was not ahead. He was behind the Razor, but he's managed to use his awareness to just go to a side lane and be incredibly impactful.
Now Ramses has shapeshift and helmet opening. Oh, and he's very likely to take this tower because Joe Richard doesn't want to play in this lane anymore.
Drowsies are forced to jungle or go top Leasty in the jungle right now. Triple rate shreds, pretty farmed, and can farm that jungle pretty damn quick.
So once again, like the malignance of EG cores to move to lanes really early on to like bring extra numbers to fights has led to them getting a tower.
Yeah. I'm a grab there by Arbet. It's really all three of these games. Sort of at the 10-minute mark, you look at any of these games, it's just been Arbet making plays. He's been this fantastic playmaker of the mid that even the game that they lost, you know, there's this point where he just knows when to make the moves and use that level advantage and gold advantage that you're going to have as a mid laner very early on, and you just turn around these lanes that your team was really struggling in.
I mean, the Drow is just funny CS, but obviously with those tanks only on 400 gold, and they're going to pop man. Singing is getting bullied by Abed now. Will they be able to save? He's eating through some trees.
Here comes the Abed.
It's our team. Yeah, they're not letting Sundyne get away. He has 6 deaths in minutes. Oh, he had 6 of the 10 death current, which obviously if you're a core and Liquid, I mean, you obviously don't want to feed, but at least it's not you dying.
I mean, sure, but it's a lot of 10 minutes.
It is. Yeah, it is. No. Yeah, fair. They're going to lose no power. They want to coil. They're going to stun in. Here's going to be another Razor TP in. Light on the ground, pulling everyone in.
They've got the time and the poke, but just ripped apart.
Yeah.
The army of EG, he just absolutely destroyed. That's the tower gone.
Isn't that just Keeper of the Light? It just 4 men pull everyone in twice. This early in the game, it is the best ability. Oh,
It's early into the game. What do you mean, Grant?
What?
There's never a part of this game where this ability isn't broken.
There's 4 BKBs. I'd say that's better than 4 not BKBs. Cap. Am I wrong?
You might.
Oh shit! I don't know anything about Dota. Oh no! What am I doing up here? Okay, he wants to get that dragon land, but all of a sudden, Sounds only level 8.5, and Arteezy's almost 9. Like they, as you said, I think own the best. The Hunker roll just secured him.
It's the Arbet effect. I think Arbet he's turned up full throttle at this match.
You gotta be willing to bring 5 heroes to an engagement in these early fights against EG. This is how like they supplement some of their greediness, is like being cover each other. Like Abed says, my game sucks. So why am I gonna sit in a lane that sucks? I'm gonna go win bottom lane. So at least we win one lane out of this entire shitty situation. I'll let Razor creeps in as much as he wants. He's not gonna take my tower. Not without the extra damage that's going to drain off of people.
He dies, right? He comes up, he TPs into the fight, into the ball of light, and he just gets pulled in. Or he's the opposite. I guess I can just right-click you. Oh, we'll get started tonight, maybe.
Oh.
Foxy's lucky.
Oh.
About that one. Went for it. Now Arteezy, he's thinking about chasing, but we'll probably get it. Okay, nice and goal. 12-7 now for EG. It seemed, as we said, for 5 minutes, Liquid was looking good in all 4 lanes, but creep score doesn't tell a story of a lot of games.
I mean, it's
I will say I'm sure yes, finally. I mean, we just now got to 100 CS, and that was Quaifa who hit the first one to 100. I mean, and second one going to be Rangers, so.
I mean, right, did you know that in 95% of games, the team with the highest CS, the team that won?
Really?
Sure.
Cool. I made that start. But it sounds right.
Does it? Well, we're going to find out. This could be game. Oh, and they're looking at he gets out. He drops down his level on Tombstone, but they just run. Hey! Bigfoot this one flying. Nice double kill. Wait, run into it. He didn't get the bow around. Oh, he did.
He's...
Oh my god. Run from the other.
He will.
Get out.
Does get kill, but that's the dream coming down. I guess the same to be said for the Willow Whip. It was dropped down. Right, but not too long it would pull down at least. In that regard, as Starbed looks to close in on Albert.
No hand Midases on EG.
Dyer's bottom.
That is, yeah, I mean, it would be so greedy if you went hand Midas on last night when you have an off-lane Lycan. You gotta be willing to make a little space for this Lycan so he can get Necrobook 3.
You're gonna really just punish towers. Pretty much at that point, you get the keys to the light ulti down. You have book 3. Hoover's there, just getting it nothing.
Look, yeah, Tiger. He just loves his blink. He's like, screw the arcane boots. Blink.
He's all of the initiation.
Round boots, blink. Let's make the plays. We need to do it now.
Or bust.
See what we can do. Got some big tough late game last game, of course, on his Enigma. Around the Sand King, see if we can have similar effect a little earlier on.
Quit smoking the upriver. They'll get those minerals, and they're just gonna run straight either to middle or through middle to bottom. I bet could get caught here. He's a tough kill, but he can definitely kill. That's John Hay. Pretty damn easily. Nice gang there. And this Razor is scary. Level 14 has phase boots and a Eagles. He moves quick. If he gets to pop you and you don't have like one of those stablers there, you're the key live.
Dyer's middle tower.
Because it's going to allow them to get... Actually, they may find more here. But Cast Knight is on his way. Maybe they can't take this tower.
Straight in, Ramsey.
Oh,
he's got Quaifa surrounded by the army.
That's a lot of units.
Insane. Can he get away? Is he tanking up as an undone? He's trying his best at the shapeshift full ends. Ramsey will not be able to chase any further. But still Quaifa gone. And this is the second time in Quaifa, he is top net worth. But the last few times he's been involved in any sub-action, he's died.
BKB. I mean, the BKB will still be really good until CK hits level 20. Oh, he's going? I hope so. He is. I do like what Boxy did. That could be a way worse fight. Boxy just honed in on the Keeper of the Light orb to chase him away, silenced it before he got the ulti off. Like, that could have just very well been a 4-for-1 trade with only Cuddle dying, but because Buck kills the Cuddle, no ulti up, you don't get back. Liquid, it's very close. You see that gold lead switching almost every other creep now. Very close game.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
have that
attack.
Halberd now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
If he wants to purge it, he will.
There we go.
Very tough kill, obviously. Maybe not more ban. Well, I mean, that.
I want to get off the orb, then I need the power connection. Being able to grab him in.
Radiant's top
The tower, we think about it, it builds in the towers easy. They do it so damn well, especially with Lycan. You have a Lycan Dazzle, you got that sustain. Has a full mech arcane boots on crit after that laning phase he had. Very good at getting far when he shouldn't. Fine. Looking around. Feel like they're taking control of the Radiant Triangle right now. There's not any wards up. They're just sitting in it though.
This is a great getting after draw game. I feel like I say that a lot, but I mean, this game you have to have.
I mean, you need the Aghanims and Maelstrom, right?
Sure, before you're any sort of real sort of threat in the fight.
Yeah, the Tesla Ranger. If EG wins one more fight with the current map control they have, they're going to be able to take Roshan. I don't feel lineups. Your heroes are incredible. It's still a pretty win, especially just taking it away from a Jura lineup.
I mean, if CK does get the bar in like the next switch, then it's pretty good on him. Obviously, you get the illusions in your whole back, but I mean, CK with a burning arm was just scary.
Yeah.
They're not giving it for free, because Boxy is going to be able to scout the orb.
Yeah, can they actually get here and do anything? Most of the teams playing the other side of the map.
Over to put that blink approaches to good use. If you can get in with the right sort of timing.
They're stopping their own shit. Before he's getting voltage,
They get the engine. Tiger's able to make the jump, but they lose Boxy's life, and they'll lose Tiger's Aegis immediately. So they may manage to slow down each play a little bit by taking Roach and Nexus away, but it will cost them 3 lives. Was it worth it, bro? No.
I do not think it was. We even just talked about like who do they put the Aegis on? Probably CK, but the fact is it's now gone from the Drow or Razor. They got 3 kills, and they're getting the tier 2 out of this. Like that was, I mean, if you steal it and only lose 1 hero, maybe like the hero stole it, it's 100% worth it.
But if you
lose 3 heroes.
If you were to think about it, like from the perspective of EG, EG did pick up the Aegis, but they lost immediately and got 3 kills for it. You'd be happy with it, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's essentially what happened, right?
Is.
Like, Tiger picked up the Aegis, he died twice, they lost 3 Aegis.
And it's not, as we said, like, sure, CK with Aegis is scary, but it's not like the biggest deal.
Yeah. Okay. They know they don't have Phantasm right now, or Shapeshift.
Able to get the Bocon up, getting a blast back. Wait for his goodness, best to stay off
All of
Ramses. Dream got down, that will be a full stat link. A BKB pops. He can move on the point. In fact, he will go for easy. Wow. Onside up at the Tiger with 2-man push. That's up a point to clean up a triple kill for him.
Guys,
and now, and Tiger, he's not done.
Tiger,
oh, he's doing it all that.
You will get the other bounty as well. He tries to push him, but
I mean, Tiger, he's been pulling out the big stuff in game 2 and game 3. These blink plays are just winning fights for Liquid every single time.
And now that whole road, who cares what happened? You're at a 5K lead, and Aghanim's Dragonlance, almost a full Hurricane. Like, this drone is outputting a ton of damage because you have frontrunners for it now. The Sand King is willing to go in, even Box is willing to suicide him.
And of course, Hurricane Pike and Dream Coil. It's a lovely combo.
Ulti popping up. Are they looking for Mekki? They are. Oh, the Centaur down and this game, it turned real sloppy.
It's getting late.
Yeah, it is.
I think it actually is. What's the time in Chengdu? I'll find out.
But it is. No, the game is
getting late.
4K lead here for Liquid. The thing is, this gold lead matters a little bit more than the last game.
It is midnight.
Okay.
This is the midnight hour. It's coming up right in a minute. 57 to be precise.
Look at this bottom. They're going. I don't know if kill this hero. Yeah.
Apparently, brings him out to half HP, but he just stands and kills up Tiger. And for some of the brilliant jumps that Tiger's been making this game, that was not one of them. As he initiates into his own death. But as we said, it's getting late. These players have had a long day.
Crazy game. Going from like EG is winning by 2K to Liquid winning by 5K to Liquid. They win by 2K themselves. I really could feel if this Chaos Man, he's gonna have problems by the sometimes. It really is that big of a deal because you don't know how hard works. Chaos Threat amplifies, heal it even more.
Oh yeah.
Real good.
You do the maths of that and it's a full heal every hit.
Yep.
Much. 2 and 4. Yeah, there are a lot of numbers. It's a lot of lives, dude.
I I just wanted to double check something real quick.
Go for it.
Because it says it disables marksmanship when you get within 400 range.
Yes.
So I was wondering if his your Aghanim is part of marksman, right? This hunter is not counter. I was like, there's no way that can be right.
Just destroys
Right?
the item.
Yeah,
and
that would just be like
kill the hero.
incredibly
As a terrible Drow player, I've had many situations where I've been surrounded and died, but at least I'm tickling 3 heroes at the same time with my Aghanim's purchase. So yeah, it stays. It doesn't really help you.
That's like that.
Oh, he found him again. Lycan top lane. Goodbye.
Don't change it. Not worth it. Just accept your death. Don't put the ability on cooldown.
They have yellow. The problem is it isn't pug nice.
Didn't shapeshift used to be like instant?
Yeah.
You could just
Die. So we do see CK trying to push out this bot lane with this auto blasting middle. They just push these lanes because they know they can't fight 4v5 right now. And they have a lot of empty network. Not anymore. They had up CK, but it's here. And 3.5k HP, armlet got up to about 4k HP.
no buyback though. No buyback. If it turns up to a defense,
Dire's top tower.
but as you say,
has fallen.
it is going to be very hard to kill them, especially with the backup of that day and the run. And there's a lot of ways they can keep Arteezy
You'll have
alive.
to do better than
He doesn't
that.
get caught out, though.
I guess they have a lot of empty networks still. Like the Kunga just has 3.5k. Going for that BKB, but look at it. He has saved with 7 power in 24 minutes as a middle Kunga. That doesn't feel very good at this point. You do have all that gold. Until you buy the item, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, you're right. There's like there is a 9k box at the moment. So that money has dropped.
Super dense against Chaos Knight. That's a great item choice by quite fun.
Yeah, quite. But you know, he has been playing the farm game, and it's looking to pay off. He's well ahead for any of the cores of EG right now. It's not making it easy for EG to play this sort of run at you Dota 2 that they want to with the CK Lycan.
Dazzle getting close to a glimmer. Hey, anything else on the rare game? You're talking about Shivas, BKB and Drow still mildly far away, and I love it. The Aghanim's on Puck. I mean, you know, pretty much all these heroes are going to build BKB. Just makes your Ag a little more potent. There might be a giant fight happening.
There they go. Tiger. Is up on the front. He's dragged in, and the rest of them are going to get out of there and try and run the Dream Car. Will only catch out Tiger. The fire battle. The from Tiger, who wants to try and turn this fight around, but he's lost some down. Insane will fall insane. What's the fight? But they really want to go. Tiger is in with the 2-man he's in a first strike, but they're focusing him down. There's a dieback on Tiger Liquid. They cannot take this fight in, or they've got to run, but they commit 2 buffbacks for this game. Trying to CP out, but the X marks there from Arbe dragged back. And a disaster of the fight that felt the need to throw a lot into. The double buff wanted to heavily cover that, but it heavily cost them.
Yeah, those were that was a fresh BKB in the Kunkus who's able to get all his skills up. The Lycan didn't even have a BKB. He's flying it out right now. And I think this is PG time right here. I think this is when you got to make all the plays. You think about taking that second row, when it respawns, which is a maybe in 30.
I mean, is there a reason why you feel like Liquid are feeling so pressured to make things happen? Like, why did they not just let Tiger die there?
I'm not sure.
Is there really this sort of a time they feel that they just cannot allow the game to go on any longer?
I mean, there's a limited window for Jerome Danger, but I do think that like one of their strongest peaks is about this time.
Radiant's middle tower.
Because I don't think you're gonna be very happy later on to the game when Chaos Knight and Lycan start getting armor right. So right now they're still operating on base armor from the bottom, right? But once they each get like, you're gonna see on Lycan, and I don't know what armor item our Square's gonna get. I don't know if he's gonna get Shivas or Lotus Orb or something, but like he's also gonna get an armor item as well. Like you're gonna start feeling pretty bad if you're Joe Ranger.
Now they've taken control of the Radiant Triangle, but like they're not being caught in their base. There's an Arcane Rune bottom looks like they might scout out. Now, slow down. Slowly pushing middle wave. And I love both teams cutting creep waves middle. They can find out. Gotta be careful. Full Glimmer Cape or flop. So they now have 2 Glimmer Capes on the Radiant. I love it. Dazzle doesn't have one. Full Guardian Creep with that. and there's Rose. I don't think Radiant's going to be able to defend this one at all. There's no way. Yeah, they are all split up.
I mean, especially last time as well when it didn't go.
It looked like
exactly well.
we stole it, and then everyone died.
And he got the courier.
He did.
Didn't have any items on that.
Okay, Moxie Aghanim stuff. How good is that?
I mean, what else do you think? He should have gone like sheep, or like what would actually change this game?
Should have built for the rapid fire dream call, gone for the route.
God, it's such bad talent.
He's the Maelstrom against the Chaos Knight illusion.
And then attack every second.
Does the rapid fire have a set attack speed, or is it increased even further by the Drow?
I believe it's set.
You don't think the Drow makes the rapid fire rapid?
I think it's set. It's pretty bad. It's just set it bad.
Okay.
He's bad.
Dire structures are fortified.
But
it's not that. Is there a better item, Boxy? For me, it's like, does this item change the game? I don't think it does. I don't think it's the wrong item for him to go or anything. I just don't know if it's going to be impactful enough.
And it feels like hard as because you're saying we want to take the fight here, and then he's just like, okay, well, the Wisp above us, boats down upon us, we'll take the fight here. We don't care being underneath the Dream Code. Because we're seeing the Dream Code, Tiger's jumping in with the combo, but then Tiger's just dying. Like, the follow-up to the Dream Code doesn't seem to sort of threaten EG's lineup. They don't care if they're held in position. They're tacky enough to stand and fight.
Brings him back. That is going to be a kill on the Tiger. Like, no stun for 30. He's getting right-clicked. They bring it back. And now this RP Chaos Knight 3.3k gold and hard armlet 4.2k HP Powell. This is very scary right now. If you're Liquid, they can very well just pressure base, get that last tier 2 top. Obviously not since Foxy's killing the wave, but it's weird because Liquid's mainly in the lead 1 to 2k gold, but it feels like EG's just, they're always on Liquid side of the map. How do they get out of this?
It's the Citra Ranger timing when she has
she's got
Mjolnir, BKE, and Daedalus. Like, Daedalus is a really big upgrade because marksmanship is really weird to proc. It's one of the only damages that adds to your base damage, therefore you can crit off of it.
Oh, damn.
So that's why you see a lot of German Rangers rush Daedalus. It's like their first yeah. Think about it. Is he gonna get that Aghanim Scepter or what? Fox.
She's just been sitting in his stash.
It's been sitting in his stash for like 2 minutes now. So,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's doing a lot of damage. This is a good chunk of damage because of that Drow. Right? He is working this tower. Get it, Foxy.
I mean, well,
No.
is BKB's Fox. He's over there.
Dude, they're gonna get a free tier 3.
He might just kill the whole
Do it.
Dire's top towers are under attack.
whoa.
I need what? He's back. Dude, they actually
Foxy blink inward. Foxy got range rags. That's great.
This is amazing.
Dude, he's going for more range racks.
This guy's insane.
He's going for tier 4s. Bye.
Right.
What if he throws the orb, DPs, gets a healing self, comes back, goes for the melee? Well, a lot of what ifs. They won't. Well, maybe does end up dying, but that is a later fax. It'll now be pushed in your favor if no one's up there.
Yeah, until Aghanim's like it.
True.
What is that? Is that was legit or not?
Some people say it is, and those people are not as smart
Is
as
Matsu not a fan of Gag Life?
They're not smart.
or Ramsey, since he's not getting it, obviously.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I don't know how good it is. Yeah, I mean, it's a free item. It's a free lane push.
Yeah.
So what?
Don't mind me, guys.
Oh, no, I'll be honest, I've seen Tiger die a lot of times right now.
I haven't.
There's been a lot of times we're looking at Tiger and he's dead.
They're going to be able to find crit. Does he have some sort of crazy maneuver to get out of here? No teleport scroll.
He's got a
Try the TP, but use the wand.
Radiant's top tower
Should have let him just wield it.
If any of you could, everyone just has Brown 5 wands. They are doing a lot of damage. Cheers. They wanted to be able to take one of their own, but scared back by the rest of Radiant.
All right, that's a big level 20 reality rift pierces spell immunity.
He can find whoever has the BKB, which is Razor. But his Razor, right? When you have this Assault Pierce and Shiva's, you're still doing a lot of damage, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it is like probably about 50% slower on.
I mean, I
killing
think you want to go blink on Chaos Knight and go for the Joe Ranger.
Yep.
it. Okay.
That would be my take on it. I would like to ignore Razor as much as possible.
Radiant are scanning.
Not sure.
Fair enough. Puck just being so annoying, almost level
Dyer's
20.
I mean,
he's gonna do it again.
He's
Gonna do it again, boxing.
For this game
Yeah.
wide open.
Dyer's
They're
bottom
gonna
tower
get the level 25 talent on Joe Ranger, the 50% cooldown, where you're always able to get your passive going.
Spaniard.
So then the range creeps are always pushing the side lanes, which makes by taking the range racks at top even more effective. Usually, range creeps don't matter as much, but with the range creeps actually matter a lot.
Watch. This light can't do anything. Boxy, such a hindrance via the lots of old just ratting it up for Boxy. He is not left, just gets top range. Rex sits bottom, continues pushing the wave. But look at this from behind top lane. Arteezy, the zombie house is already on the hill, and scouts everyone out. They're just gonna run. Nice job by Liquid here, just avoiding the fight, letting their do their thing. He's almost farmed a full Lincolns if that's what he wants. He has it already. See. All right. And look at top lane pushed in. They are actually just such a thorn in the side of EG.
Do you think this puck will have one of the highest damages a puck's had?
Yeah.
Dyer's top
Could be pretty, it's gonna be up there, not the burden damage.
It needs to get boot to travel too. Boot to travel.
Doing more. Look at this.
It's just taking another 2-3.
Look at what damage he's doing. Like, it's not weak hits. He's doing 6 every hit.
I mean,
They can't stop him. Hello?
Test.
Dude, what DP. Look at that. Not afraid to decommit.
I think they just won, really, Liquid. Keep this up.
Dude, Tiger's gonna show himself in top real quick.
It is the siege unit, so we can't fully clear him, but why? We'll just send out a flat. There's no
They need
creep there. Fly.
They need it's a Lincoln. They need something.
They need 2 sites.
Dyer are scanning.
Wield it.
Dual wield scythe. That'd be sick.
Oh, there's the site. Reality rift site. Oh, Christ!
Was there here?
It's not zombie exploded.
He said just get blown up, and I feel like you gotta do something here. I love how the cast knight does go the ulti orb, right? Because I'm sure the other team's still like, oh, he's getting the man, and he's just to show up the sheet. Then one of these, and he probably will just catch someone off guard.
Get just Boxy off guard. Just one.
So just you damn will know that's possible.
Will-o-wisp?
Oh no, Tiger again. I've seen him put the strike to his death about 9 times too many this year.
But
I mean, I've seen this enough to know it ends up with Tiger dying. So another death on pushing for Tiger.
honestly, I'm fine with that plan.
But it's making spaces, keeping the game going, and it's allowing Boxy to continue to play a split pushing puck that sort of ground the game to a halt for EG. They're like, what do we do?
Losing tier 3,
Yeah.
we're losing range back.
This puck.
There's 0 damage items. He's just doing this up defensive items in an aura.
And they're on the
Radiant
front,
are
EG.
scanning.
I mean, they will exploit if they find him.
I mean, he's out of it.
There's
Here we go, round 4.
Oh, Puck.
He should be able to finish off the tier 3.
Oh, he's
Dyer's bottom
it's not the range, right? They might get a range.
They might.
structures are
What if
fortified.
it
jump over to the mailer rack.
Oh! No, no, he was dead.
I bet he's like people are chasing. There's no one really chasing. There are some people running over now.
They're coming now. They're on the hunt for Boxy.
Remember, the light doesn't have his ult. Though. I feel like that's the one way you get this.
How else do they catch it?
They won't.
No.
Absolutely beast. How EG? They need for Liquid, and they're
get a
just getting
negative
played.
tester.
It's Roshan with it.
Ag's blessing for who? They're all not that good.
Yes.
Give it to the Lycan.
Okay.
Get the Lycan.
Give it to the Lycan.
I think you do, right?
What? Okay. No, but no. Can't you create shape-shifted phantasms? You know what I mean? Then you're gonna have a whole
Like this.
pack of wolves.
Or wouldn't you rather just make it of yourself?
No, because you don't run as fast as a sheep-shifted Lycan.
Yeah, but the Lycan doesn't do as much damage as you.
But does it?
No, it doesn't. They're gonna look for if they can get this kill. It's such a hard one. They bring him down, Foxy.
It
They
finally
needed that.
took the whole damn team.
Yep.
They all have to go up there and get it.
They do, and that's why look at bottom lane. They might lose this tier 3 just to creeps. They're coming, these creeps with the extra attacks.
They're doing it.
Oh,
And that'll put a stop to that.
Blast. Almost level 20 keeper, the 300 chakra. Man, should get hit and go on it every time. Okay, so I mean, what do you do with this Aegis, this cheese, this new God, put a stop playing on the defensive, right?
But what else does the agony change on? Because is it anything like the
Now,
So what's the cooldown change? Is it that bit?
It decreases by 130 seconds.
Yeah, 110.
Yeah.
Less than 2 minutes.
Pretty significant.
Isn't it usually 140 or 145?
No clue, my friend.
It's normally
It is 140. I want to say that.
But now you do have to click it on yourself, and it's just a double tap.
We'll see if he's got confused. I did it. He didn't get confused. Imagining the light and
All that.
Tiger stops the fight and they're out Quantum to get the BKB off.
They're still going for it. He's
Quantum's still alive. He's in away. He's healed up. Quantum's going to be with the full magic. Let's strike out. He's back in. The Jagged
dead.
is
They're all dead.
killing them all. Liquid will hold there inside the base. And Tiger, all the Omega lulls he brought out of this game, that was a podcast and a half, guys.
It indeed was, but the fight's not over yet.
Yes, it is.
And now it's over.
Tiger, he's just been playing cool again. He did a little bit and then suddenly EG decided to dive face behind the racks and they all die.
Remember when we talked about the fact that Razor has AC and Chivas?
Yes.
A lot of armor.
Actually just survived
What's
forever.
the math grab?
That would be 57 armor. And now they're fighting under a tier 3, which is what, 3 more armor there, about 60 armor there.
I mean, what were they doing under the two? Did they need to dive that, EG?
Oh,
I mean, they
obviously not.
I don't know.
Obviously not. No.
You're diving into
Dude, the game might just be over.
Oh no.
They don't have
Fuck.
And Foxy is ready, he's back to those racks, he's pushing away, and this time he's brought his friends. They're taking the base.
It doesn't look like the.
Oh no, EG. Oh, I feel like we just saw EG make the mistake that they used to. You know, they used to sort of have a game in their hands, hide behind the rack to throw it away.
Oh, the Will Whiz?
Can they control this game, EG? They're trying their best. BKB's around the
Bring the
corner.
Zackling already.
They've got the Static Ring down. Foxy's just dancing around them. They're going to be able to clean up the racks here, Liquid. There's still racks on top. Still got their rack top. Is it Liquid's time to overstay their welcome? They'll lose.
You went go for it.
Quick, just cancel this.
He's fine. He's got a bazillion armor. He's fine.
He's got he's gonna catch him.
Nah, it's fine. They can't kill it. He's got so much
Dire's
armor.
top
I
barracks
got the
are under
armor made it so he couldn't
Unkillable.
cast
Boxy, do it!
Boxy! He's putting up
did it.
daggers! The Boxy Puck.
Just go all in if you're EG.
What is happening? I think
You go all in.
again. I think this is certainly showing us the power of not Dota 2.
Yeah.
As both teams have done some crazy things this game, and it's really resulted in Liquid sort of in a position where they've just made creeps EG.
Yes.
And EG, they've not taken a single set of racks away from Liquid. That dive up top and that willingness to just Ramses, they were very ready to dive there. He was popping up, charging past the racks. The whole of EG followed him. He got caught in that combo. You blink, you look back at the game, and suddenly your whole racks are gone. If you're EG, you just throw it all away.
Radiant's bottom shrine.
Certainly was good.
I mean, okay. So now he's going Battlefield and can't sign these megas, but you can't just. Oh, you're peace with this team, right? You have a Lycan, a CK, and a Kunkka. These are not like base holding heroes. I mean, Kunkka's not bad.
Pretty good, right?
Not
Kunkka's
the build.
pretty good. And like can an mega adapter.
I mean, you say that because that good this build versus megas? Like if you're actually in a 5v5
He's got the evasion. But won't die as quick to the megas.
It's true.
He just needs a couple of rapiers, and he's set.
I mean, I think it's better than going all in.
Okay.
Getting all in is dangerous against Puck. Like, they have really good high ground in that regard. So, Puck in coil is very easily set up when you are trying to push into the base, and that allows the Puck to be able to, or Ranger to go pew, 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 pew.
Fuck, yes, 7,000 gold almost.
I mean, you know what? I'm looking to the future, and I'm seeing EG 5-man pushing mid. Boxy, he's on their ancient, and he just solos down the ancient. Boxy is gonna single-handedly continue this sort of split play that he's been doing the whole game.
And he has 6.5k. Get the data and go for it.
What would be the best investment if he wants to maximize his destroying capabilities?
Necronomicon, Death
just those two.
Your admiral
He has about enough for both of
He's
them.
thinking about his options. He don't quite realize yet that that's his purpose in life. He's going for Hex. We want to see him just take that ancient down.
I like how he's still playing outside the base in those megas.
You have to.
You do. But top lane is matching their base.
Oh no, no, he's headed in. The BKB box, he's in on the back line. He's committing here with the BKB, focusing down on He's not easy, turning on the quad, but Mickey is not doing enough damage from these BKBs. Quite good, it's over Tiger, which come forward, with the punch to go over the turn, and they're crying out the BKBs of EG, they're more out. It starts from Arteezy, but Arteezy is dead. No back on the CK, who's got Abed as well.
Liquid has
I think they might have just sealed the deal. The Megas cleaning up the tier 4s. No buyback available for the Dazzle or the CK. Liquid with 4 members still alive.
Are scanning.
Oh, he's going for Bounty Rune's bottom, but Tiger's just gonna go. He knows something's up now.
I'll take your
Love it. He sees.
Dyer's bottom shrine.
Is he missing it based off of gold?
Yeah, easy as he could have had it with bounties.
Oh,
That would have been 260. He would have been
Well,
about
no,
10
he's not.
seconds.
Well,
Oh,
those bounty runes,
Bottom
they
shrine.
make all the difference.
it's trying to switch over to a damage build real quick and get Chrysalis.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but I think Liquid, don't mess this up. This should be a free ticket. Side of bracket.
Look
Look at those breeds. Oh, holy crap.
They can't do anything. It's over.
The Precision Aura is just tearing these buildings apart.
Mages are beating still on the right side. This does not matter. Wait up it. Grabs the creeps and goes with it.
Mickey's dead.
Yeah.
The rest of them are It's over.
What a
What a series. Walk through to game 3 again. What? The chat was ready. Everyone was ready. Oh, here goes Liquid again. Classic Liquid.